Tune into Midcap Radar on CNBC TV 18. From beverages, let's go to the infra space now. Let's focus on Skipper Limited. The company makes a wide range of power and transmission structures. Most recently, it backed projects worth over 1,100 crore rupees across businesses. The company also expects good traction from international orders to continue. To discuss how execution of these projects is panning out and more, we are joined by Sharan Bansal, who is the director at the company. Mr. Bansal, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. There has been good order traction that you've been seeing. Recently, you won this 1,100 crore rupee order. Give us a sense of what kind of order book are you sitting on? What kind of order inflows are you expecting this time? How much of it will be from international markets? Because that's a margin accretive business for you.
Yes, thank you. We secured our largest order inflow last year in the company, about 4,100 crores for the full year FY23. And this year, in the first quarter itself, we have secured about 1,135 crores orders coming in. And so that's taken our cumulative order book to a plus of 5,000 crores already. We see very good traction in a number of international markets, and quite pleasantly, we are surprised to see a good revival of the domestic T&D market. As I've shared earlier, the last 4 or 5 years, we had seen the demand in domestic T&D to be quite lackluster. But effective starting of last year, we have seen projects started to being bidded in the domestic market, and now we have got, out of the 1,100 crores right now, we've got orders of about 700 crores coming in from Power Grid. We are also looking forward for more business from Power Grid and other sectors in the domestic transmission business. So overall, I'd say that, yes, demand looks quite bullish, both on international side and domestic, largely led by investments in renewable energy transmission systems.
So your order book has gone up from about 4,550 crore as of Q4 to now over 5,000 crore rupees. Sharan, can you break that up in terms of domestic and international?
Yes, in fact, last year also, till last year, we were seeing most of the new orders coming in from international markets. However, last year, we secured a large order from BSNL, a single order of about 2,500 crores. And that has skewed once again the order book towards domestic. So currently, the order split is about 72% domestic and about 28% on the export side. Going forward, we expect a healthy mix between both domestic and export orders coming in. So this is honestly, that's.
Okay, so when you say you expect a balanced mix between exports and domestic, by when will you be able to reach that target? And is export a better margin business for you? If yes, what would that do for your margins?
Yes, exports are a better margin business for us. However, looking at the demand bullishness in the domestic markets, we do expect domestic margins also to be better than what we have seen historically. Our internal target in the company is to have 75% export order share in our engineering product portfolio. The margins will also be helped by more and more demand coming in from developed markets. We have now started entering into more developed geographies like Australia, USA, Canada, Europe, etc., where we expect that from our traditional margins of 12 to 13%, we should be able to do better and better margins in these developed countries. So that's what gives us optimism about the margins going forward.
For the full year, you said last year you all saw order inflows worth 4,300 crore rupees. For FY24, based on the pipeline, your L1 position, what could the order inflow look like?
We are quite confident that at least about 2,500 to 3,000 crores orders is what we should definitely be targeting. Of course, we would revise the target upwards as we go along in the year.
Mr. Bansal, what is the share of the T&D order book? Because you did say that it was seeing some weakness earlier. Now it's coming back. First, what is the share here? Do you expect it to increase, seeing the buoyancy? And what is leading to the increased orders in the T&D space?
Good question. Our T&D order book is currently about 50%, and 50% is made up of non-T&D, largely telecom, a little bit of railways. What is leading to more and more T&D investments is, as I mentioned earlier, more investments into renewable space. As you know, renewable power requires a lot of investments into the transmission space, and that's a trend we are seeing globally, not just in India. CEA in India came out with a white paper recently, about 6 months ago, with a plan of investments of close to about 2.4 lakh crores till 2030 for integrating close to 500 gigawatts of renewable power into the grid. Similar kind of projects and similar kind of investment plan we are seeing around the world, where more and more countries are trying to integrate more and more renewable power into their power mix. So that's what is leading to increased investments in TND.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bansal, it was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us what the business outlook is looking like and what the order book trends are as well. With that, we'll slip into a short break. Come back. We'll get you more on markets and stock-specific action. Stay tuned for that.